Welcome to Half Double Crochet. Let's crochet together. Today we will crochet this beautiful shrug made of one giant granny square. The shrug turned out so beautiful and is so cozy, and it was a lot of fun. So let's start. Of course you need yarn. You can take whatever yarn you like. I have 100% cotton from Hobby in this beautiful color. And then of course you need a hook, and I have a 4mm hook. We'll start with a magic ring. You wrap the yarn around 2 fingers and hold the end down with your thumb. Then you insert the hook into the big loop, grab the yarn and pull it out. Now twist the hook to create a small loop, then grab the yarn from the outside and pull through that small loop. And this is your magic ring. Now we start by chaining 3. So yarn over and pull through. Now you have chained 1 and then 2 more. Next we'll need a double crochet. So you yarn over, insert your hook into your magic ring, grab the yarn. Now you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through only 2 loops. And then yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and this is 1 double crochet. We'll need 1 more. Yarn over, insert your hook into the magic ring, grab your yarn. You have the 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Now we'll chain 2. And we need another 3 double crochets and then another 2 chains. So 1 double crochet, second double crochet, and then a third. And after 3 double crochets we need to chain 2. And then we need to do that 2 more times. So 3 double crochets and 2 chains. When we've done that, we pull on the shorter end of the yarn and the magic ring will close. At the end of each round we have to connect the beginning and the end, and we'll do that with a slip stitch. So we insert the hook into the 3rd chain that we did in the beginning, grab the yarn and pull through, and now we've connected the 2 ends, and this was our first round. We want to begin each round at the corner. So now we have to slip stitch our way to the corner. We do that by inserting the hook into the next stitch, grab the yarn and pull through. Now we've jumped 1 stitch to the left. We need to do that another time. Insert the hook, grab the yarn and pull through, and now we're at the corner. We always want to start at the corner, and we'll start each round with 3 chains. So yarn over and pull through. This is 1 chain, and we need 2 more. Then we need 2 double crochets into that corner. So we yarn over, insert the hook into that corner, grab your yarn. You have the 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and another double crochet into that corner. Then we'll chain 2, And then we'll need 3 double crochets into that corner. And this is our first corner of the second round. We have the 3 chains, 2 double crochets, 2 chains, and then 3 double crochets. And then we can jump to the next space, which is also a corner, and we'll do 3 double crochets, chain 2, and then another 3 double crochets, all into that corner space. And this is our second corner, and we do that 2 more times. So each corner that we can see, we'll do 3 double crochets, 2 chains, and then 3 double crochets here, and then also here at the 4th corner. And this is how our second round looks like. We did the 3 double crochets, 2 chains, and 3 double crochets for each corner. And now we not only have the corner spaces, but we also have these spaces here on the sides. Now we'll need to connect the beginning and the end by doing a slip stitch into the 3rd chain of the 3 chains we did in the beginning. And this was our second round. Let's do another round together. We want to start at the corner, and we do that by using the slip stitch to move to the left. When we've reached the corner, we'll start with 3 chains. Then 2 double crochets, 2 chains, and 3 double crochets for the first corner. And this was our first corner. The next space here is a side space, so we'll need to do 3 double crochets into that side space. And this is what we will do for each space that is on the side of our granny square. So whenever we see that space, we'll do 3 double crochets. Whenever we have a space that is a corner, we'll do 3 double crochets, 2 chains, 3 double crochets. So now we've reached another corner. So we'll do our 3 double crochets, chain 2, and then 3 double crochets. So now that we've done that, we've created more side spaces. We'll jump to the next side space and do 3 double crochets there. And then here comes another corner with the 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. And then next is another side space where we do the 3 double crochets, another corner, and then again the last side space. And this is how our third round looks like. So we did a corner on top of each corner. So wherever you see a corner, you do the 3 double crochets, chain 2, and then 3 double crochets. The first double crochet of each corner are always 3 chains. Wherever you see a side space, you do the 3 double crochets. And by doing that, you create more side spaces. So with each round, you get more side spaces and you have to do more of the granny square clusters. We will have to finish that round by doing a slip stitch and connecting the 2 ends, and then we can start with the next round. And we'll do that until our granny square is 60 centimeters wide. I'm crocheting this rug for my daughter, so the 60 centimeters are perfect, but I'll blend you in the other measurements if you want to do that for yourself. But we're not done that. We will continue with some double crochets and with some half double crochets. So now we do not need to go to the corner. We just start with 3 chains. And then we will continue with a double crochet into each stitch that you can see. So just yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch and do a double crochet. And then onto the next stitch, another double crochet. You'll do that for each stitch, but in the corner you will do 6 double crochets. So you yarn over, insert your hook into that space and do 6 double crochets here. So each corner consists of 6 double crochets, and then you continue with the double crochets into each stitch that you can see. You can see here the space where you need to insert your hook. Or when you look from above, you can see the V-shaped stitches where you have to insert your hook. And you do that for each stitch until you reach your starting point. So this is our first round with the double crochets, and of course we'll need to connect the 2 ends with a slip stitch into the 3rd chain that we did in the beginning. After each round with double crochets, we'll do a round with half double crochets. So now we have to chain only 2. And then again we will do a half double crochet into each stitch that we can see. So yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, grab the yarn, you have the 3 loops, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. This is 1 half double crochet. And we'll do a half double crochet into each stitch except for the corner. When you've reached the corner, you need to increase. So for 6 stitches, 3 from the corner point to the right and 3 from the corner point to the left, you'll need to increase. So you do a half double crochet or a double crochet in whichever round you are, then yarn over, insert the hook into the same stitch and do another half double crochet. And you do that for 6 stitches. So half double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into the same stitch and do a second half double crochet. So now you can see that I have increased for 6 stitches from the corner point, 3 stitches to the right, and then here 3 stitches to the left. And then you continue with the half double crochets. You only do that for the corners. And this is how our granny square looks like now. We have now 68 centimeters of width, and we can start with the sewing. Just fold your granny square over and then measure on the sides from the top down, and at the 15 centimeter mark you put a stitch marker in. So here where I put my finger, this is 15 centimeters from the top. Here I put in a stitch marker and then also another stitch marker for the corner to connect the two sides. And I'll do that for the right side and of course for the left side. And then we'll slip stitch this part and then over here this part. But first we'll finish our last round with a slip stitch. So insert the hook into the second chain that you did in the beginning and then pull through, and then we'll do a finishing knot and we're done with the rounds. Now we want to slip stitch from one stitch marker to the other one. So we need our yarn and we'll pop on a slip knot. And then we take our crochet piece and we connect the two parts by inserting our hook into the front loop of one side. And then we insert the hook into the back loop of the other side. So you see the V here, insert your hook only into the back loop. Grab your yarn and pull through, and then this is our first slip stitch here. On to the next stitch, we insert the hook into the front loop of one side. And into the back loop of the other side, and we connect these two with a slip stitch. And we'll do that for each stitch until we reach the second stitch marker. For our last slip stitch, we want to insert the hook into both loops, so not just the front or the back loop, but both on the one side, so under that V shape, and then also under both loops of the other side, and we connect these with a slip stitch just to have a really strong last stitch. Then a finishing knot, and we're done with one side, and then we'll need to do that, of course, for the other side as well. This is how it looks like on the right side. And when you've done that, you are done. The shrug is ready. This was such a beautiful project. You can relax and do the double crochets on and on until your shrug is the size that you want. And I hope you have fun crocheting.